Share with you a lesson from September's All About Me. In week 2, talking about my feelings, one of the table time activities is a practice for them to learn the shape of the letters. So each morning, you're gonna have a different letter that we are learning this month for them to do this activity. You're gonna have it on the table, ready to go for them when they walk in first thing in the morning. Now, if you have your own version of this, go ahead and put that out. But if you want mine, you can go ahead and get one of the printables by getting the All About Me theme or becoming a subscriber in the preschool experience. So either comment sub or comment All About Me and I will get you the right thing headed your way. So on Monday, you're gonna have your letter M page out. On Tuesday, you're gonna have like your letter A paper out. On Wednesday, your letter T. And on Thursday, your letter B. And Friday is gonna be a free choice. Now this is meant to be used with an ink pad. So if you don't have ink pads, you might wanna go ahead and invest in some of those because it is a good activity and it's less mess than using paint for them to just put their thumbprint in there. It's a good activity. You could take this same idea and you could do different things with it. I'm actually gonna be sharing different things for you to do with your letters throughout the months, but this one specifically is created for your ink pads. But my ink pads are at the church right now, so I cannot show you what it would look like with them. So I'm gonna show you what it would look like with some paint, just so that I can go ahead and get this video made for you and out, and that way y'all can get the All About Me in your hands as soon as possible. So like I said, this paper is gonna be on the table for them. Each of them are gonna have their letter for that day that you're working on. One table is gonna have the emotion papers with Play-Doh, and they're gonna be making the emotion faces. And the other table is going to have these printouts with the ink pads. So the goal is for them to put their thumb in, and they're just going to make the thumbprints along the line of the A. Now, eventually we are gonna teach them the right way with the letters, so you may want to start teaching them to start from the top. But right now, the goal is just for them to follow the line and get familiar with the shape of each of these letters. So whichever way they are doing it, I'm not really going to complain about it because we want these lessons to be some things that they can pretty much do on their own. Because our morning table activities, we're gonna have like a guided activity for them, but then we want it to be something that they can kind of do on their own after they finish what we have told them to do. So they're gonna do their ink pad letter, but then they can flip the paper over and they can just do whatever kind of thumbprint art they want to do on the back side. The morning table time activities are going to be about 10 to 15 minutes because they're going to do this activity, and then you're going to take this activity and you're going to switch it over to the other table and give them the other thing too. Then they're going to get to work on what the other table was working on. It sounds like a lot at the beginning of the year, but it really isn't. Once they get into the groove of it, and not all of the kids are there right then. So don't worry about like, oh, well, this kid didn't get to do it and this kid didn't get to do it. If they're not there, they just don't do it that day. The purpose of these activities in the morning is to just give them a focus of something to do while all the other kids are coming in and putting away their things. It gives you opportunities to talk to parents, to talk to kids one-on-one as they're coming in the room. Like I said earlier in the video, if you like lessons like these, you can comment sub and I'll get you into our preschool experience subscription sites, or comment All About Me. Send me your email and I will get that sent over your way.